1963, at a time when people of all races could come there. And the story of UMBC is the story of one part of higher education. We're here because we know that HBCUs have been the very foundation of the development of the black middle class. Give all HBCUs a hand. I know that everything I know beyond my parents, I learned, Jackie and I both, at our beloved Hampton. We are amazed at what it did for us because it taught us to know the sense of self, the importance of a sense of self. And they said to us as educators at Hampton the same thing that we heard in our own homes: no time to be a victim. The things we heard tonight: you must work hard. You must be proud to be an American. You must understand that sometimes people will try to define you, but don't let anyone else define you. That sometimes you have to be twice as good, that the world may not be fair, but in the end, if you do your best, you will be okay. To everyone in this room, I want you to remember this thought, that scientists, as one engineer once said, tend to work on problems that people, quite frankly, see in the world, and they're working on the existing situation. But that engineers create a world that never existed before. You know, what makes my campus special, and the reason I am accepting this award on behalf of my brilliant students and my committed faculty of all races, young people from students and faculty from 150 countries with brilliant African Americans and Asian Americans and Latinos and whites and others, is that the campus was founded to say this: is it possible for Americans of all race to work in the same environment and to compete, to collaborate, and to excel? And what we are doing on our campus right now, based on the foundation of what some fine places like HBCUs have done before, and we're saying, yes, it is possible, and that we must work not simply to help blacks make it through engineering. We want them to be the very best. Give me a hand for the idea of excellence. Excellence. That is the idea. If you've not read the comments from two great engineers, amazing engineers, from Norm Augustine to John Slaughter, just in the past few weeks, when they suggest that the world is changing dramatically and that we in higher education can no longer afford, can never again afford to take for granted that we will be the best in the world. What this conference shows is how public and private sectors come together to understand we must increase the numbers of people in these disciplines in science and engineering, and most important, they must come from all kinds of backgrounds, and that African Americans, women, and others have a major role to play. Both of those renowned engineers suggest we must become innovative and creative and ask the hard questions. Robbie, a Nobel laureate, once said that when he was growing up in New York, all of his friends' parents would ask the question, "What did you learn in school today?" But he